Hi, I'm Joanne Wright Callender, the author of the Happy Little Garbage Truck picture book, an educational program, as well as Making Do Growing Up, colored in the Jim Crow South during the Great Depression. But today is our Happy Little Garbage Truck Day, and I created that book to help children have higher self esteem. And so all of these talks have a lot to do with what can we do as teachers, educators, parents to individuals, adults in the life of a child, because children look at each one of us as a role model. What can we do to encourage children to have a higher self esteem? And so that led to my research on this article by Z. Hereford, Live a Life of Courage, because I see that as the foundation of having great self esteem and not being influenced by those around you negatively, but having a positive encouragement through people who you direct the child to look at. You say, hey, this person did that right. And then the children start looking at that person and saying, well, how can I do that too? I've done this as a teacher. Don't try to compare children, but I do say, well, that was a really nice way that they said thank you. And believe me, children are always trying to seek that approval, and they will try to do those things that they know are the better way of doing things in their life. So C. Hereford said it takes courage to it's a part of courage. Courage, rather, is a part of encourage. And so we're trying to infuse a child with courage as we encourage them. So courage comes from knowing that fear is present and doing what it takes to surmount that fear, feeling the fear and doing it anyway, developing a willingness to work on having courage, noting how others display courage, our role models, media, real life. We have a lot of role models, taking small steps each day to get there and having faith. And when I got to that topic of having faith, it was surprising to me that it led to, and I had taken classes at Dale Carnegie years ago. Faith is a positive expectancy, and it relies on having a positive attitude, which was what Dale Carnegie classes were all about. And um, let's see, the other article I want to remember to mention that I found in my search was Dennis Waitley, who is one of the gurus of positive thinking. He wrote an article called The Power of Positive Expectancy. And so we talked about that last time we were together. And he had some really good points, and I only got to the first one. So I want to give you all, let's see, 6 points, and then we're going to look at these individually in the weeks to come. So, first, he stated that there was never a winner that didn't expect to win in advance. So, it's a self fulfilling prophecy, but this first point is extremely and very important, that you have to expect to make gains, to have that optimism, to be that person before you begin. Because, like I said, we're involving everyone around us in this journey. And we'll talk a little bit more about that, how, as a positive role model, you influence people to head to higher levels of expectancy and thinking and performance. And this ties into number two. He says the higher your energy level, the more efficient your body, and the more efficient your body, the better you will feel, and the more you will use your talent to produce outstanding results. So this is like an equation of sorts, but we'll talk about that particular one next week. Number three says optimism is a way of life, and you have to look at problems as opportunities. Number four, he suggests you stay relaxed and friendly, no matter the pressure you are under or even perceive that you're under, because calmness and courage are learned behaviors. And I really love that, because I said, I don't feel that calm, but you can have You learn the principles of relaxing your body by taking deep breaths and mentally envisioning something that is calming. So we'll talk about that too in the weeks to come. Number 5, I love this one. Instead of griping, try optimism, even as an experiment, because he said that instead of being unhelpfully critical, try to be constructively helpful, offering suggestions. And number 6, optimism and realism actually go together. He says they're problem solving twins. So, in the weeks to come, we're going to be looking at each one of these. And I just really was excited when I found this article. And I'm really looking forward to sharing with you what I found out about each one of these particular points. So, until next week, have a fantastic weekend. And please share, please subscribe. Thanks so much. Bye bye.